We've got Deadpool. God, he's dancing about. Just like he would do. Let's just check his hit points. 75,000. So at least it's not super strong like a million. Partly it's one-on-one. So pick your side and let's give it a try. See what happens. Deadpool versus Deadpool. One-on-one just to start with. Then we can do a second round depending on how long this takes. And let's just see that first strike. So this is what the strikes might look like. It's going to be faster when it goes in real time. Okay. It's going to be pretty quick. It's a bit not exactly realistic in a way. Looks like it's more like slide dancing or something. I said slide dancing, not dancing. Although it could be either. The sound effects for it is off as well, so it just looks like he's jiggling or wiggling on the spot. Because I want to see who wins. I don't want to interfere with the hit point totals by just clicking on to see how fast it's going down. Although I can do if it carries on for a long time. It's not real great blood splatter showing. I think it's showing hits. Because it's got a red suit, it's harder to tell. Yeah, the blades are red. So I think that's an indication. Maybe we should just do quickly to see how fast. Yes, it's going to be a while. So those hit points are going down slowly. So I was doing it as a test around because the hit points are fairly high for this character. The time length it would take. I was doing it as a test to gauge how many zombies I could do it against. So one Deadpool against zombies. So I want to end that here and we should just nuke. Let's see if the nuke's taken both out. And we can go for a second round. I think we have to come back down to Earth before it shows them. No winners. But let's start with round 2 anyway. Because of the hit points at 75 and the zombies have about 200. Estimates on hit points is 450. I've done it for 500 zombies just to see. It will be nice attritional battle. They will now surround him. Deadpool, that is. And he has taken them out slowly but surely. So it's a case of who's going to do the more damage first. Will his blades and skill and tactics work for him? Or will be surrounding, being hit from all sides, make his hit points go down further and faster? So let's have a look close up. He is turning all the way around and taking them out. They're hitting about, actually more than a dozen, hitting him at any one time. So that's fairly good. Gives the zombies at least a chance. Because he's taken out now 150 of them. If we check his hit points, in case you want to try it yourself. Yeah, hasn't lost much. So the 500 is fairly weak. So if you wanted to use your own Deadpool against zombies, just Deadpool alone, or even a team of Deadpools, I have to remember to do the hit points at the end to give you an idea. So if you wanted to run Deadpool yourself, you can do accordingly. If you want a fair, even, or attritional battle, a decent battle, or even if you want to do your own recordings as well. So again, still a tight circle. They will take maybe 10, maybe 20,000 off him. Push, but I think he's going to take them all out before that happens. So I think we can conclude that he will take out all these zombies. 500 isn't enough. Even a couple of thousand might have not been enough. I did it on the premise of he had 75,000 hit points. So for every 1,000 was 5. So that's why I worked out 450. I knew they'll need at least a few more. That's why I did 500 zombies. But that makes no difference in this case because of his strength and blades. He's doing more damage to them than they are to him, even with them 12, 15, 20 of them hitting him at the same time. So we'll just have to see what the attrition rate is at the end. These are standard zombies, by the way, just 200 points. Look for a pattern. It's just a loose circle. In a circle, and then loose zombies around. You can't actually do any more hitting. They just can't get in. They can be reserves. They can only join once the numbers go down and then get to the front, of course. He's taken down. He's coming down to the last 100 now. For the last 1/5 zombies. He'll do it in fairly good order, so there's no need to do zooming in or zooming up or zooming fast videos. One reason, of course, is the voice. Another reason why I don't do the bigger battles either. Humongously long battles that could take ages, since I want to have lots of recordings to post. So you get more to see as well. And then you're not overloaded with hugely long videos if that's something you're not into. But you might want something where there's a fairly good battle. Hopefully. Unless it's a demonstration, practice or test. A bit like this one. Get down to the last dozen or so now. So it's all but over. Got to remember to check the hit points at the end. In case you're interested as well. Or for future reference, if I remember. So they took out just only 1,000. So 500 zombies just took out 10,000, I should say, correctly. Just over 10,000. So at that rate, they would need approximately, if it's 10,000, 500, that will be about 7 times 500, which is about 35. 100, 4,000, maximum of maybe 5,000. So about 3.5 to 4,000. So the 350 was too low. It was just 10% of what was needed in this case. But I hope you found that interesting and enjoyable anyway. Thanks for watching.